He's been on the job for less than 7 months, but Canadian Armed Forces Brigadier General Wayne Eyre, commander of 3rd Canadian Division and Joint Task Force West, already has a clear plan in place. And it starts with advancing the education of military commanders.
The world situation we face now is so complex. So it requires not only good training at the lower levels, but our leaders need to be extremely well educated to be able to deal with these complexities.
Since taking over command in July 2014, Eyre has been focused on the development of his soldiers and their commanding officers by implementing a new professional development program to help place a renewed emphasis on educating military commanders, specifically focusing on professional reading, counseling, and studying military history.
We got to read more. We got to develop those concepts. I'm a big intuition guy. Intuition is based on pattern recognition. But if you don't have that bank of patterns to draw upon, your intuition is not going to work. So the more you can read professionally, the better. Inside
the lecture training facility at the Edmonton Garrison, General Eyre was taken on a tour of the 4-day exercise SENECA RAM, a mock war exercise which pitted Canadian soldiers against a virtual enemy on a digital battlefield. As part of the exercise, Canadian Armed Forces members were testing out a new approach in constructing communications command posts on the battlefield. Under the old concept, one large command post would serve as the main communications hub, where all the staff would work out of. Under the new format, command posts have now been divided into 2 identical units.
Once it's ready and all connectivity has been established, you just move the staff to the other complex, which is exactly physically the same, just different location. So you can tear the other one down and move it. So you're doing that leapfrog above the battlefield to move your command and control capability.
Under the new format, digital contact between the 2 command posts will become integral, but the face-to-face aspect of communicating will remain the same. The new format will help to cut construction and deconstruction times in half.
That we're going to be able to set that up in 3 hours and tear down in 6 hours, in 3 hours, where the old one was a 6-hour figure.
It's brigade exercises like these that will help prepare Western-based troops as they prepare for a state of high readiness.
So the Army follows a 3-year cycle. Where you've got 1 year road to high readiness, 1 year in high readiness, so you may or may not deploy, depending on what the world situation is, and then 1 year of reconstitution. And that is for a regular force component. The reserves are at steady state. So our regular force component right now is in reconstitution, so individual training, working on maintenance, and then starting this summer, in the fall, we start wrapping up for this road to high readiness, which culminates in exercise Maple Resolve in Wainwright.
Following participation in exercise Maple Resolve, soldiers in the West Joint Task Force will be relied upon as the go-to force to respond if or when the government decides military intervention is needed in operations both foreign and domestic.
We will be prepared for whatever mission comes up. Given sufficient warning and preparation time. We are ready to go where the people of Canada and where the government of Canada wants us to go.
For the Edmonton Sun, I'm Trevor Robb.